All right, let's do something pretty interesting today. We're going to take just one simple everyday word and use it to unlock this really fascinating system for global communication that's been around for decades. Okay, so what's the word? It's one we all know, one that holds so much potential. That word is future. So, where do we start? We're going to kick this off in this Simple English Wiktionary. And, the definition they have for future is, well, it's pretty much exactly what you'd think. Yep, the time of something that hasn't happened yet. Super straightforward, right? But, and this is the important part, this is actually where our whole story really kicks off. See, if you dig just a little bit deeper into the entry for this totally common word, you find this really curious little clue, and it's hiding right there in plain sight. And there it is. Just a small note at the bottom of the page. It says, future is on the basic English 850 list. I mean, it's just this tiny little detail, right? But it's the key to this whole much bigger idea. So naturally, that makes you ask the big question, the one this whole explainer is about. What in the world is the basic English 850 list? And why would a word like future even be on it? Okay, so let's unpack this. The basic English 850 is this hand-picked list of words, just 850 of them, that create a simplified, kind of controlled version of English. The whole point was to make an international language that was super easy to learn. And believe me when I say simplified, I really mean it. Just check this out. So, you've got standard English, right? It has over 170,000 words that we use all the time. But then you have basic English, which takes that massive vocabulary and just slashes it. I mean, it's a tiny, tiny fraction of the original. Yep, just 850 core words. The thinking was, with this carefully chosen set, you could have a clear conversation about pretty much anything with anyone in the world. Which brings us back to our main question. With only 850 slots available, why was future so absolutely essential? Why did that word have to make the cut? Well, okay, one way to get at its importance is to think about what it's not. Future is the complete opposite of things like past, history, bygone eras. It's everything that's already done and dusted. But on the flip side, think about all the amazing, powerful ideas wrapped up inside the word future. It's not just about what time it is. It's this container for concepts like prospect, opportunity, potential, even hope. It's really all about what's possible. And a huge part of its power is just how efficient it is. As a noun, it's our anchor for the concept of time itself. But you can also use it as a modifier, right? Like a future event. Suddenly, it's describing potential. And that dual-purpose role makes it an absolute MVP for a super condensed list of only 850 words. Okay, so this all brings us to the big takeaway. The main idea that, believe it or not, was kind of hiding in plain sight this whole time. And this is the really cool part. Remember where we started, the Simple English Wiktionary? Well, that site is basically a modern version of this whole philosophy. Its entire reason for existing is to explain complicated stuff using simple words. It's the exact same idea as basic English. So you see, the point of something like basic English, or a simple English dictionary, was never about dumbing down ideas. No way. The real goal is to open the door, to make big, important concepts like prospect, opportunity, hope, accessible to absolutely everyone, no matter what language they speak. And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. This whole system, it was designed nearly 100 years ago. So if they believed just 850 words could build a bridge between entire cultures back then, what does that say about the future of communication for us, right now?